Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Lassoon tribe, who has just arrived to the new Middle Island, where hopefully these young explorers, who are the survivors left over from the beginning island, moving on to new lands, which will hopefully have more food, more space, more of everything. They've arrived to a bit of a prickly problem, because Storm, who is the elder female among them, the eldest actually, and getting uncomfortably close. Come on, Storm! Can I, there we go, I can select her. Oh, thank goodness, we might be able to get her out of that cactus after all. But Storm over here is the eldest female. She's getting very close to the end of her life. She is currently pregnant, and we are going to try to get her into the nest. But she led this group of young tribe members over from the beginning island, which really we should have given a name in retrospect. Maybe we should name this new middle island at some point. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. But Storm's kind of in trouble because she's stuck inside of a cactus, and that looks extremely painful. The more I look at this, the more I have to say, Storm, that this does look like it does not feel very good. So we're going to try to get poor pregnant Storm out of that cactus and into a nest immediately. Almost all of the other females who are currently in our group are also expecting. We have quite a bit of food left over, so that should hopefully help us out for quite a while. The tribe has shrunk down to only 9 members after all. Hopefully we'll soon have a bit of a baby boom though. So let's go ahead, and before we move Storm out of that cactus, which really needs to happen, let's look over the new Middle Island and see what it is going to offer. Right away, I'm really excited. 5 trees! Oh my gosh, is that more than the Jalip tribe had, you guys? I can't quite remember. Oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot. It looks like we have some swampland, kind of almost like a ring around the middle area. So this middle area should hopefully be some good meadowland that we should be able to find lots and lots of berries in. Lots and lots of meadows, not that much of the savanna. If I remember correctly, the Jalip tribe actually had a lot of savanna kind of cutting through on one side, and they had a lot more little arms, like little island arms kind of sticking out. Some of this looks somewhat familiar to that tribe, but we've got a whole new island to explore. It's much more like, is this hexagon shaped, pentagon shaped? It's kind of like a little star. But we've got a few trees too, so that should really help us out. But all right, first things we're going to do is try to get all of our pregnant females onto the nest so that they can go ahead and have their babies and get the next generation of the Lassoon tribe born on this island. I'm also going to have some of our good explorers start poking around towards this tree. So the tree will be our first goal. I think that all of the new tribe members who have never seen a tree before are probably pretty alarmed, but I think Storm, who's probably feeling very weak, who knows what she went through getting the tribe members across this land, who knows, maybe she helped to save some of them, maybe she really helped to clarify to the young ones how they could travel, and who knows, maybe she's super exhausted. But I think that Storm is letting them know it's going to be okay. This tree isn't a bad thing. Head to the tree. So that's probably her first objective, is to convince them to go over to the tree, clear away the grass, and make the area safe. So let's let Storm... Yes, you guys! It's another nest. Are you kidding? This is fantastic. So Storm is going to settle into this nest. This is just like, what should we call this? I feel like we should give it a special name. Like the mother nest, or the mother load of nest is definitely one thing, but mother's rest or mother's landing, something like that, because now all of our pregnant females, which also include Miri, who's kind of our top, she's M quality, which we're going to say is absolute best of the genetics we have available, but she's also expecting. I cannot remember who she's expecting with, but we'll find that out after she has her baby. So she's got double berry paw, good genetics. She doesn't have any no paw. A lot of you guys are very upset about the no paw, but remember, we're trying to breed out the normal blood clotting first, because I think that that's actually one of the most important things we can have. But I will add in claw as a second thing that we can breed for. So don't worry, that should help with some of the no paw. We'll work on blind eyes in the future. It's interesting to see who considers what genetic the worst, because I personally think that the blood clotting, when you have the hemophilia, that could be the worst because it causes your creatures to die. If they are the strongest, everything else on them is perfect, but they have hemophilia and they get a scratch, they're gonna die. That's really not good. But my no paws, they can collect from Bunnies, they can collect from the trees, they can gather up acorns, but they're not going to be able to like survive if they have hemophilia. And blind eyes can even have a use. We can use them to help out with babysitting. We can use them to help out with gathering up berries if there's somebody else nearby. So blind eyes really aren't that bad to me either. And spit snout, even, that's just cosmetic. That doesn't even matter as much as this blood clotting gene does. So which one of the genes do you consider to be the most harmful to have in your gene pool, and why? I would love to hear that. All right, anyway, Miri is one of our top females, so we're going to go ahead and have her move in. I think she's a little bit bold, so yes, and because she has the berries, look at that. She's got double berry paw. This is perfect. This is really perfect. Where's another pregnant female? Pakar, you're not a female and you're not pregnant, so out of the way. All right, Komiana, she is also one of our pregnant females. Let's get her into the nest too. This is wonderful. So we've got quite a few. Look at them. Oh, they're so lovely. Is there some way I can see all of their pregnant bellies at once? There we go. So this is clearly a wonderful spot for all of our females just to sit and perch, and they're all going to have their babies next turn. So I think we have one more female, Seri, and Seri is not expecting. I think she was one of the last ones that we managed to get slipped in. And I kind of want to have her, she's good at movement, so we may have her exploring. And let's see, Duke, Kunu, and La La La. That's right. La 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 was another one of the ones that we were going to have help us out a little bit when it came to having the berry paw, and she's going to be the mate of Duke. We just thought that was too cute. And La La La, berry paw, healthy. We need to make sure she gets rid of the hemophilia gene, but we could have some healthy kids. We just have to be careful. And if we have any unhealthy children, to be honest, if they have the hemophilia gene, they'll probably be weeded out pretty quickly. All right, so we've got several males and one of our females with us. So let's go ahead, and Storm is going to once again kind of chirp at everybody and let them know they need to be heading over towards this spot. So Pakar, I think we'll let Pakar, since he's got some good berry collecting too, he can move over here and kind of keep an eye on things. And then we'll move the little ones. La 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 can come over, and we'll have the Duke come over. He can clear away that grass, and they'll kind of stay near the mothers because they're still a little bit young. Probably as juveniles, a little bit surprised to find themselves away from their own mothers. And then who's my best movement? So Suri is my best at movement, so we'll get her zipped up over near the tree almost right away. And Tanuru can go and try to join her. Yeah, he can actually, there we go, look at this. He can actually get all the way over to the tree. Fantastic. All right, and then we'll have Kunu. Let's see, he's not the fastest, but he can start getting ready to move over there. We'll have him move right here and start helping to clear out some of the grass areas around here. So there we go, and this is pretty good. We've already got a little bit of food too, so I'm very happy. And we've got a lot of babies about to be born, so this is wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and get moving then, you guys. All right, let's see what kind of children we have. Storm, I can't wait to see your baby. They're so cute! They're so cute! Oh my gosh, and these two just grew up. So the juveniles just grew up after their big trip, their big adventure across the land. You guys, I love this. Oh my goodness. And they all had babies at the same time. That's so precious. Oh, look at them. We have a panda. Riri, a little panda. Oh my goodness. So I can't remember who her parents are. So let me go ahead and check the family tree. So Riri, your father is Pakar. So Riri's father is Pakar, and her mother is Komiana. So Komiana and Pakar had Riri. And Riri's traits, she has one no paw and she has one berry paw, but she's healthy on the blood clotting and she's healthy on immunity. So A+ on that. That makes me very happy. We do need to get rid of blind eyes. She's carrying antlers as her secondary, and she has big body. Wonderful. That's going to give her a little bit more strength. So even though she does have one no paw, we will be able to fix that in future generations, no problem. The important thing is getting rid of that blood clotting. And then Pakar, I forgot that you also fathered and it's Anna Isana. Oh my gosh, what a cute name. So that was with Storm. Storm, can I move you down here? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Never mind. Gosh darn. Okay, we'll move her baby over here. So Storm has now had a beautiful, beautiful Stormy daughter of her own. I think we're going to rename her daughter Rain. A lot of you guys wanted to name Storm Rain, but let's look at her stats. She's double berry paw. She's healthy blood clotting, healthy immunity, and she's only got, looks like the only thing that she really has is the potential to maybe have blind children, but otherwise she's fantastic. That's wonderful. I think we'll have Pakar breed up with Storm again. We do want to try to pass on some of the, let's see, immunity A, immunity G, immunity G. I think I really want to see I. Yeah, we need to see immunity I hopefully get passed on. I'm not sure how many of our current creatures. H, G, Kuta. Oh, we have a male. Wonderful. So yeah, we'll breed Storm up again in just a second here. That's really helpful with having so many nests. In fact, I should probably clear some of the females off the nest so we can do that. And then over here, who are the next ones that bred? Kuta, our little boy, Kuta. Look at him, you guys. Healthy babies everywhere. Because Kuta, we'll look at him over here because it's more exciting. Kuta, he has wonderful berry paw, so he can collect up a lot of things. He doesn't have no paw. He's got healthy blood clotting, and he's got normal eyesight. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Who are his parents? Kunu and Miri. So Kunu and Miri have healthy, wonderful babies, and it looks like Kunu has actually come right over to Miri, so they'll probably have more babies in just a second. Wonderful. And then Pakar is right over here, so he and Storm can hopefully have more children. I need to get these babies off of the nest if I'm going to let Storm go ahead and have some of her own. So we'll leave everybody in the nest with their children this round. And then Storm, we'll get her pregnant. Well, we can get her pregnant and have her give birth the next turn. So hang on. All right. I want to have Storm have several children is what I'm trying to do before she dies. So we'll do our best. She has led, and we need to rename her baby, her daughter. And we'll name her Rain. How about Reina? Because she had so many A's in her name to begin with. So now we have little Reina and Pakar's daughter. Oh, that's so fun. Lalala has gotten old enough to have children of her own, and she can have them with Duke. They have good immunity, and we'd be crossing our fingers that hopefully they wouldn't have any blind children. There is only a tiny risk of that. Hopefully Duke would not pass on the no paw, and hopefully they won't have any children with hemophilia. That would be not very good. I'll go ahead and let like all the babies have inspired her to potentially have some children of her own. So she'll go ahead and become pregnant, but then I think she and Duke would start moving towards the tree. I don't know if Duke would wander too far away from her, but it looks like she can actually kind of confer with Storm and learn how to be a good mother for a moment. All right. Meanwhile, Seri, I think, is a little bit too adventurous to care much about sitting there and watching babies. And Kunu, we'll let him go ahead and clear up a couple spots. Miri can stay in her nest with her baby for just a moment. We'll gather up some berries, though, so she doesn't get bored. And Pakar, I think he'll go ahead and kind of just like clear out some of the area around him. All right, I'm so excited for these babies. Oh, and maybe we should give Riri a new name. So Riri's father is Pakar, right? So Pakar had two babies? Yes, so we have Reina, and then we have Pakar. He needs a son to carry on the Pakar name because he's actually like Pakar Jr. with an extra R after his father Pakar, because he looked just like his father. Isn't that adorable? Except he has a big body. So Riri, his daughter, looks like a little panda. What's one of her grandmother's names? Let's see. Messi is one of her grandmothers, and then Lacey is another one of her grandmothers. So, I kind of want to name her Bamboo. Isn't that silly? Or something a little. Riri's probably, let's see, Lala, and then Komiana. She definitely just stands out. We'll have to come up with a good name for her. Maybe you guys can help me name her something kind of related to being the fact that she's the only panda in the whole pack. I wonder what they would think about that, because the first gray baby and the first panda baby. Okay, I'm taking too long. Sorry, I'm just really excited. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Oh, are you guys okay? Yeah, they just grew a little bit. Oh, there's something over here. All right, Kunu. All right. Oh man, who should confront it? Who should confront it? Komiana, I feel like is she's actually super strong and she's not going to let anybody mess with her baby. We're right next to a bunny burrow too. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Komiana is probably pretty excited about that. We'll have her mate again with Pakar because that was an awesome baby that these two had together. And then she'll call over to her little child. So she'll call over Riri. Oh, look at the little family. Oh, I love this. Right now, this new island feels like a safe place. Last time we came over with the Jaleeps, it did not feel that way. All right, and then we'll move Storm over here. So she's already sitting inside of the nest, ready to have another baby. And little Rania can come down. So Pakar is surrounded by his children. He's got quite a few of them now. La 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 can come over. I guess La 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 can just step into this nest. So yeah, La 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 is actually going to stay over here with Rain, who she's probably looking at like an adoptive mother or maybe a pack leader. And I think that Miri will probably be the next pack leader after that. All right, and Kuta, her son. Kuta's a good name for the son of Kunu, so I think he's going to be okay over here too. In fact, we'll send him, I think we'll go ahead. Miri probably needs to have a few more children because they're so healthy. So Kuta, look at the little nursery. We've got like this adorable little nursery built over here. This is so cute. We'll probably move them over there, and then Kunu, we'll let him go ahead and mate with Miri again. And then we'll have him investigate, kind of just explore this area a wee bit. All right, meanwhile, I feel like Duke would want to get something special to share with La La La. So we're going to send him over here, and I think he's going to start gathering up these nuts. And Tanuro is probably going to be a little confused, like what the heck just fell on his head. But we'll also let him start exploring the grasses around here. And then Suri will start helping to explore this little spot too, because we do want to be able to work our way safely around the tree. So they have just been introduced kind of by accident because Duke smacked the tree to see if he could find anything for La 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 there, to the glories of eating the nuts. So there we go, you guys. Oh my goodness. I still feel like I need to take a moment. Riri, let's see, Komiana and Pakar, and then little Riri, bamboo, grasses. I'm trying to think. Let's name her Pandy. I know that seems kind of silly, but like Mandy, only Pandy. There we go. I know that seems a little bit ridiculous, but we're just going to go with that because I think it sounds really cute. All right, so we have 3 pregnant females again. I'm kind of making a baby boom in the tribe. Well, 4 pregnant females, but 3 on the nest. Kind of making a baby boom in the tribe, but I don't think I'll regret it. And I want Storm to be able to have the opportunity to have as many babies as possible. Okay, that was a predator. That's not cool. We're going to take care of that. We're going to try to get rid of that predator. And here we have Pakar has his own son. Look at this. Kuduk. Oh my gosh. And he's going to be a tough guy, born just as a predator showed up too. Oh my gosh. I think we'll name him. Do we have a grandfather we could name him after? I guess we're on a new island. Storm. I guess we could call him like Bolt or Lightning or something like that, but I really seem to prefer the names that match what come in the game. So, I gotta be careful when you're clicking the family tree. I almost clicked the next day move. So Pakar, Almond. Oh, I forgot he's from that. Should you be in Walnut, little guy? Or Chestnut? I think I'm gonna name him Chestnut, because chestnuts have like those hard little exteriors, so he's gonna be Chestnut. I almost forgot that that's the whole reason we have the pecan and almond line. So there's Chestnut. And then back here, Miri has had a daughter. So Miri has had a little girl. And let's see, she has G and H immunity. She's got good blood clotting. She has poison fangs. Good. So she's got not displayed, but she's carrying the gene for it. So that's a good thing. And 1 no paw, but she has berry collecting. So rare. We'll go ahead and let her keep that name for now. And then Roscoe. Oh my gosh, you guys. Roscoe, really? Oh my goodness. That's for La La La. And that's for La 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 and Duke's first child. So Roscoe has, thankfully he is not blind. He has A and H immunity, And so he's not really anything to write home about per se, but he's really just supposed to be kind of, oh, she. So we'll name her CCC, because I had somebody ask me if I could name one of their children CCC. So she's a little girl, maybe not too exciting for her genetics, but she can definitely help out with the family. All right. So meanwhile, speaking of helping out with the family, okay, Storm's about to pass away. That's going to make me sad. But speaking of helping out with the family, we do have Komiana keeping an eye on the rustling up there. Who's my best fighters? I wish there was a way that you could like sort your creatures each generation, so you could be like, oh yeah, that's right. A lot of people say they mark their best fighters with the gemstones, and I haven't really been doing that lately, have I? So let's go through really quickly, and any creature that can fight pretty well will have a red gemstone. So my top fighters, if it's 4, that's Komiana. Oh, just the little babies. Oh, I don't have very many fighters. Kunu. All right. Storm. She's about to pass away, though. And then Seri is actually one of my best fighters. And then, yep, back to Komiana. So Komiana, who is pregnant, is actually one of my best fighters. And Seri is another one of my best fighters. I'm going to have her move over here. And then Komiana, I think I'll just have her save up a move, but also clear this away. And then Pakar, I think, has a bit of a duty to come up here and maybe help us fight. And same with Kunu. So I'll move Kunu up here so he's ready to fight. And then we'll keep an eye out on our very first predator, the very first sign of danger since we came to this island. And meanwhile, all the babies are near somebody right now, so that's a good thing. And meanwhile, over here, I think Duke would be distracted, gathering up these nuts. And I think Tenuro would smack the tree again, because they're kind of curious about what the heck this tree is. All right, so let's see if we can deal with this predator problem. I think Storm, she's getting very old, and now she's curled up in the nest with her little baby right now. I think Storm would try to do what she could for the group by warning them and telling all of the babies that they need to be ready, because look how many babies they have, that they need to be ready because there are creatures on this island that could be very, very dangerous, and they've had an easy start to life, and it's been really wonderful, but these little ones need to grow up tough and strong because there's more out there in the world to fight. So I think that's what Storm would be telling them right now. She is going to die in the next move, actually. So I'm going to have her kind of come out, and I'm going to use her last turns to clear away some of the ground so that the babies can have a safe spot to rest. All right. Oh, Storm! And then her bones aren't in the nest, I suppose. Oh, that's so sad. I'm going to miss her so much. And then we have Rania, Pandy, and Kuta. I wonder if I should wait one more turn to save up the moves on our fighters right here. Though Komiana is like ready to have her baby. She's ready to get out there. And then, so let's see. Miri. I might have Miri move over here and kind of stand in the center with all of the babies. And then who? Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. We just need to make the fighting happen. I'm going to drag Suri into this. She can pull over from here, and then an attack from this side. Oh, I should have waited. All right. Oh no, Komiana did it! Don't mess with a very hungry pregnant mama. She is ready to go in the nest. She wants her turn. I think that Miri would very graciously step aside and allow her to have a turn. And then we'll find another mate for Miri to see, let's see, who was Miri's first child? Kuta? Yeah, I believe Miri's first child was Kuta. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We probably need some stronger fighters. So we'll start trying to breed up some pretty powerful fighters in just a moment here. Let's move all of the babies around so that they've got a little bit of space. Pandy is going to help up collect that. Kuta can probably start moving around now that he's a juvenile. Same with Rania. She can start kind of exploring. I think she would come over to say goodbye to her mother. And then Lalala. Lalala can probably stand over here. And can we move her baby over here? We can. So Lalala is probably going to step right here, and now she can guard all of the little infants that we have. But we've got so many babies. This is very exciting. Do we have a bird coming near us? Not yet. All right. You know what? I'm beginning to get a little confident, maybe too confident, about the fact that we've got some pretty good defensive teams going on here. Duke is probably going to start looking around. I'm going to have him kind of poke around here. because he's still thinking he needs to find a nest for Lalala. I wouldn't say he's the brightest bulb in the box, but that's okay. And then I'm going to move this guy over here, and we're going to start clearing away the grass around the tree and in between our wonderful little landing full of nest next time. So that's what we're going to be doing, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited. Pandy is here, so we finally have, I know that's such a silly name for her, but it's like Mandy, only it's Pandy. But I'm so excited that we have made a really good foothold here. I'm going to miss Storm, but we're going to see what the Lassoon tribe is going to be able to enjoy on this island. And we've got to get ready because the niche team has been releasing so many amazing screenshots and hints and all the things they're going to be updating. I mean, Adam and Eve, there's bloody parasites. There's parasites that can get on your creatures now. There are all sorts of things you can gather up from the water. There's waterfalls and streams. It's just so amazing, and a newly done family tree, so it's even more organized. It's going to be pretty fantastic, and I cannot wait to share all of those updates and maybe even manage to continue on with the Lassoon tribe with them too next time. So for now, we'll continue exploring this island, and we'll see if we're able to conquer it in time to move on to the difficult island for once, which I think means we probably need to start focusing on breeding up stronger and more powerful creatures. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.